because I have this really awesome knack of buying things, leaving. Hello folks! Welcome to another video with me, Stephanie Canada, the owner of Backroom Finds. I'm passionate about vintage, sewing, and not taking myself too seriously. If that sounds like your type of garage sale, please make sure you click that subscribe button, being sure to turn on that bell for post notifications. In today's video, we are going to be diving into thrifting, sorta? So over the last 3 months, I have been stuck at home. So what I'm going to be doing today is I am going to thrift my own house, because I have this really awesome knack of buying things, leaving, buying things while I'm gone, and coming back with said things and having so much stuff that I don't have time to deal with it all in my normally 2 to 4 weeks while I'm at home. So there's a lot of things that I've forgotten about. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to delve into my garage and a little bit of my office here, and we're going to see what I find to list. The main reason I'm doing this today, folks, is because I have too much stuff around my house. If you could see this office, it's bad. So I want to encourage folks to shop their own home. It is totally possible to find things around your house that you've forgotten about, haven't used, and able to make a little bit of money from it, and bonus points, get it out of your house. Which my husband loves this idea.
Yes, he does.
So folks, let's grab some beverages. Yes, it's water, because it's Florida, and it's like 100 outside. And let's go dig through my garage, shall we? I know I said we were going to get started, folks, but this is a quick disclaimer. My poor camera on the last video, the big one. So my lovely uncle has let me borrow one of his cameras. I still haven't figured out all the settings, so I'm working on it. So there are definitely going to be some points where I am grainier than normal, but I'm going to do my best so that you guys can still see everything using other type of cameras, aka those on your phone. Bear with me, we're working through some technical difficulties here over at the Canada household. Thanks y'all. Let's get back to the video. Cute. Hello friends. Welcome to my garage. First up, it's hot. And I'm sorry for whatever glare situation is happening here. It's like sunlight off, sunlight on, sunlight off, sunlight on. I'm already sweating. I've been out here about 10 minutes just setting up this shop. So this is gonna be good. I've got my tennis shoes on, along with my Maleficent socks, which I realize in that like really terrible kick you can't tell, but I am ready to dig through my garage. Wait, hold on. I brought the hair tie. Much better. The goal for today is to find as many items as possible before I get too hot and call it a day and move inside. Well, no time like now. I want to know what's in that. So the first thing is that I have to get to it, which is not terribly the easiest thing to do. Oh, just kidding. It's empty. Okay, so let's see what's behind it. I wanted to know what was in this tub, and then I tried to move it, and it was far too heavy, so I had to cherry pick some items to show you. And then, of course, to round out my experience, let's just have some camera overheating issues. Anyway, the first one I'm going to show you is this cute little Napco Get Well Soon planter. Now this one is made in Japan, and it does come with the model number etched into the bottom of the sides. And miraculously, after being out in my garage for a year, managed to still be undamaged. Huzzah! So when I went to pull him up on eBay, I found one immediately that was still available for $16.95, and no immediate solds that I could see. Now the nice thing about this little planter is I picked him up for $1 at an estate sale. It was the last day and it was on half off. So for me, $1 to $16.95, not too bad considering they're in comparable shape. All right, for giggles, let's check out some Christmas Town. So this is the Stoneware Xmas mug, set of 4. Still in its original box. They're looking pretty good. You can see, made in Japan. And the nice thing is I believe I have all 4 designs, because you have to check these because occasionally you'll get somebody that had multiple sets of them and didn't put them all back in the box correctly. So they would have put like all one label in one box and they would have had 4 boxes of them. Well, when you're going thrifting, you want the entire motif, not just one. So these all look to be in pretty good shape, like I'm dubious as to whether or not it was used. Now, unfortunately, the box is not in the greatest shape. You can see some tears here, some roughness here, some tears there. Box be darned. I still want to make sure I check this out on eBay. So I did go into the solds for this type of mug, and while I see some similar items in here, I don't see my particular set of mugs, which is good and bad. Unseasonably sold items do sell year-round. However, this one doesn't feel terribly special to me, but it's still probably going to be a good box set. I'm probably going to start out asking $14.95 for it since it does have the original box. So the next item we're going to be looking at is this vintage 1950s, maybe late 60s Kellogg Kit rotary phone. The thing I love about it is while it does have some damage around where the handle was from being picked up and put down, I have to think that some people like that, because I do. It's vintage, it's supposed to be worn. I don't see things as pristine, and I actually don't like them as much when they are pristine. Except sewing patterns. But the nice thing about this is I did turn it over, everything works on the back, so that only can make it better, right? Let's go into eBay. Now upon typing in Kellogg Kit rotary phone, I did find a few in the solds, all of which are very different eras. There was one most similar to mine, and I clicked into it, trying to get an idea if it's similar as mine, from one clear picture and the rest kind of amalgamous pictures. It looks pretty similar, but they clearly had tested theirs already, and I don't know if I can actually test mine with the current plug that it has, so that'll take a little bit more research on my end. But I'm not sure if it's worth it, as the phone only sold for $20.34. However, I've got a little bit more research to do on my end, so I'll get back to you later on with how that goes. Well folks, due to some minor overheating issues, we have adjusted to the upstairs. Now I have a couple books here that are questionable. These are from my attic pick, as it were. And I'm starting out with a copy of The Common Sense Book of Baby and Child Care by Benjamin Spock. But this I know was like the golden standard. This is a reprint, so it's from 1957. So it's probably not going to be worth that much, and it's got some stains and stuff. But I dove into eBay anyway. And upon looking at the solds for this, I was surprised to find that there actually was one that had sold recently. It looked to be in similar condition to mine, and it was listed for $35 and they took a best offer. So this is definitely something worth listing. Hooray! And last but not least in Booktown is going to be this bad boy. This is a Collier's Weekly that someone had bound. And all of these are from 1909. The sold that I see recently is for 2 magazines for $19.99. This is an entire book. So you can go in order from October 2nd, 1909, and then this is probably all the way through the end of the year. Whew, that smell, yo. Old books, they have a smell. December 25th, 1909, so this will take you through the end of the year. So this is the final quarter of 1909. And while I don't see anything in the comps that are like mine, I am going to start high with this one, probably listing it at $250, and then see what offers I get. Now we have some things that I pulled from a box of things I meant to list a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I mean I searched the thrifting board on Facebook, which is a fantastic resource, in March of 2019 with this question, and still haven't listed them. I don't know what you're talking about. I never do things like that. Anyway, I was at an estate sale and I found this set of gorgeous dishware, basically. I knew it was mid-century modern. It's also just pink and black and pretty, which is everything my heart desires. And I picked it up for $10 for the set. When I get home and I post my question to the Facebook group, they tell me that this little mark right here, where it looks like the I looks like a Z because it says Italy, but this is Aldo Landi for Batosi. These are very pretty, and there's no visible damage anywhere, no cracks, no nothing. It's great. So when I pop over to eBay, the first thing I'm still in is solds, and I don't really see anything similar to it. What I do decide to do is go back to a current listing situation, and I still don't see anything really close to it except for this little vase with the same line design. So that makes me really happy, and something that means that I can set the price after I do a little bit more digging. I'm thinking about the 3-set dish listing at about $150 and the singular dish about $100. Offering best offers, so we'll see what happens. Well, folks, I sincerely hope that I was able to show you a couple new things that maybe you hadn't thought of before, or just some designers and items around your house that maybe you never thought were actually worth anything. If you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button, and if you want to see more from me, make sure you click that subscribe button. Being sure to turn on that bell for post notifications. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. See y'all next time. So what I'm going to be doing today is I have this knack. No. The main reason I'm doing this, folks, is
Words.
Cute little dudes still like, oh, get better. It's the reason I had them tucked safely on a shelf away from my child.